to build whatever I want. Just so you know, there's 3 things you need if you have a bar system. One is plates, one is interior plates, and the other is construction components. So
No, girders if you're placing windows.
now I want to go down one more.
Okay, neon's up.
Okay. And then here you put in your circle thing, and we platform over to this central thing, and you put the stair down from the middle or whatever you did.
Okay, so let's assume. Okay, we're gonna do. You want this stair to land on top of the circular platform?
Well, I thought we'd have a circular platform and just walk onto this hut.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah, I like it. And I'm seeing now why you want to take these out, so let's just move these. That grav generator can't move, though.
And I'm
Has to be
also thinking, instead of a door here, I would like to put a stair down, so if you're coming down, you can go into the living quarters without...
Let's say half the mobile space station blows up. Oh, God. You're wrenching on my heart. Hey, Fletcher Vance also says in Season 2, the crew made up their mind about the stair design. Yeah, it might take a whole season.
Yeah. So if I put this stair there, that solves my thing, but that means the store is not really usable, right? Well, no, you can still use the door. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm fine with it then. As long as you can use it, I'm okay.
Yeah, and let's just put multiple doors on this thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I just think that if you're coming in from this direction, you know, you're probably going to the living quarters. I just want you to keep running, you know. You get to, or whatever that is that you're going to. We figured out our stair design already.
We're getting there.
I had a view. He said he didn't hate it, so I went with it, and we got it. And you can sneak in through this site if you wanted to.
You can be a sneaky little snake if you want to be, you know.
I just didn't think that many stairs in this game where stairs suck. I wanted something different.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, you pretty much have to use your thrusters to get up to the dorsal area anyway.
Mm-hmm. And this works. You know, I think this looks good too. Not sure how we're doing the other side, but I'm just never going to park on that side.
I'm pretty sure you stepped on my face when you came through the door.
Who?
But yeah, okay, I like that. You go straight down, and it doesn't just look like a giant staircase going straight down.
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
Yeah. Now the thing is, you can put another layer up there, and you can put a circle thing on that if you wanted to, and you know, go to a second level. But that's not really the purpose of the tube. I mean, it can be, but it doesn't have to be.
I wonder if we just put these curved ones here. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do it.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna do it! You can't stop me.
I know that. Okay, let's see. Let's say half of the mobile station blows up, and in Season 2, the community, yeah. There's a list of the mods you're using on the Space Server summary. Yes. Can Discord people see the mods, or is that...
I think he's... I don't think he's talking about, like, moderators. I think he's talking about mods on the game.
Well, yeah. Don't you have that in Discord?
Nope.
Oh, you don't.
We've done that in previous seasons, but I haven't been maintaining that list this season.
Okay. So currently, no. There's not a mod list, but we can certainly look at that.
I will get one put together for you and put it on the server. I'll put a channel up for it. Because I've been considering it, but frankly, just no one else has noticed until you mentioned it. So, I will stop being lazy and I'll put up a proper list.
And
I think we need stairs coming down on this side too, don't you think?
Just a second. I will look in just a second. Yeah. So I added the Discord link to both chats. So if you are in our Discord, you will see it pop up probably within the next week or two. Probably within a week.
Yeah, I should be able to get to it right away.
Yeah. We needed stairs on this side as well. You are correct, sir.
Yeah, I was. Even though it's kind of rounded on this side, I think the catwalks just need to extend so that we can get down here.
I don't want to stop you from going one direction and then have to turn around. It'd be nice if you could go down the stairs and go the way you really want.
Yeah. So one of the things I've really tried to do with my design in Space Engineers is make it so that no matter which way you go, it's really hard to find a dead end. Right? There's like at least a couple of ways to get in and out of any particular area, and I try to make the points of ingress be really obvious. That's why I have these like big tunnels here by the stairs, because like you don't really need this here, but it just visually from a distance, it makes the stairs easier to see. Yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with this.
Mm-hmm. And I'm happier with it. So.
The veggie has been appeased.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's face it, you didn't like it either.
I didn't know.
You come in through that door, you get on a ladder, and it's
annoying.
Yeah, ladders in this game suck. I don't know why they suck, but they suck.
So, fun fact: ladders didn't exist in this game for a while, and then a modder added ladders. It's basically the devs are like, well, we can't do ladders in the game because it's like a whole animation thing, and it doesn't exist in the game. And a modder built it with animation, exactly as you see it in the game now. And they basically went, oh, that's great. And so they, without having to have an ego about it or anything, they just said, we're going to add that to vanilla because that's so good. And it's one of the reasons why I really like the devs. Yeah, there's been some history where people have been irritated with Keen as a developer in regards to their Medieval Engineers games, and that's kind of changed in the last year or so, but the community has helped relaunch the game. Basically, they made a game and they kind of abandoned it when they came out with this game. They kind of just left it, and it became unplayable, which is upsetting for people who spent money on it. At this point, though, the community, with help of the community, the devs re-released the game, and they've kind of restored some of their standing in that regard. But that being said, I have a ton of respect for them because when they find a good mod that does adds functionality to the game, they just straight up put it in the game. A lot of the blocks that they've added to the game have been blocks that were part of mods. In fact, they're very knowledgeable about what is in the workshop. If you ever visit their Steam page, you'll see that they post once a month they do like a workshop showcase where they show stuff like mods and stuff in the workshop. Also, if you didn't know, I don't know if it's the number one, but it's not. It's like very close, but it's one of the most active workshops in Steam as far as the just amount of mods and amount of activity. So really interesting title to hold. The community loves modding this game, that's for sure. And Vance, yes, you're welcome, bud. I'll get that in there as quickly as I can. We used to mod it. We used to maintain that list before, but yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've had anyone be terribly interested. Oh, I was going to show you where the pilot seat was. Yeah, here. So this is main production area. If we walk through this tunnel here, which gets us into the new area, this is meant to be upper floor here is meant to be like living quarters, where down below is meant to be more like a command area. So for now, this is our pilot seat. You've sat on the couch. Okay, you probably, yeah. What do you think about the gold sparkly rug, by the way? It's pretty good, right? Mods community is what makes this game alive, says Fletcher Vance. Yeah. Yeah, it's no joke. I swear to God, there are some days where if I'm just like, well, I just need to kill some time, I will just sift through the workshop just to see what's in there, just for fun, like reading the news.
Inventory full.
Oh, I'm curious. What is it that we are? Are we building armament on the outside of the ring? Is that what we're doing?
We're making hulls.
Oh, so
and
I
somebody
feel like we're gonna...
used a whole bunch of
It's not sparkling for you. It's low quality. Oh, that's sad. Here, let me do a special camera. Yeah. Fletcher Vance says big guns, so I think he's on the same vibe that you're on.
Yeah,
There you go.
we have not really armored this yet. I'm gonna go ahead and show whatever you're showing. So that's the sparkly rug
No,
he's
no, no.
talking about.
You should show what you're showing because
I'm not
that way.
moving at the moment, so I can show what you're showing, so you can everybody can see the sparkly rug. I don't get to see the sparkly rug all the time.
Do you see the sparkle with your graphic settings?
Not mine, no. I do see that it's gold and we have gold and black, but I don't see the sparkle and the. I could try to up it, but my computer is kind of old. It does generate quite a bit of heat, and I don't really want to burn out my graphics card before I have money to buy a new one.
Oh, this game will absolutely wreck a GPU.
Yeah, so
Although
I'm kind of playing it safe.
Yeah, I have my graphics settings like maxed. Fletcher Vance says big guns. I mean, it's a mobile space station, so it deserves big boom stuff.
Oh, it's definitely going to have that. We just haven't done that yet, and that's what I'm making the holes for. And if you're watching anywhere close to my stream, basically each one of these holes, we're going to have a gun of some form every 4 blocks around the outside. We're going to have guns on the top. We're going to have guns on the bottom. Probably a lot of guns on the bottom. We're going to have a mixture of guns between artillery, rocket launchers, and rail guns. Now, the rail guns, we're going to have some strategic rail guns because they shoot the farthest.
Oh, yeah.
On control turrets, where each of us could have a different railgun if we would like. And they'll also have the AI so they can shoot on their own if they'd like. So, and Pop-Up Sir, if you'd like to do missions, feel free.
Yeah, so as I was mentioning, the pilot's chair for right now, this area down below the shiny rug, this is where we're going to end up with our command center. So for now, this is the front and the pilot ship. So if you wanted to jump to the trade station, the one I put in chat a moment ago, I can put it in again. This guy. I'm using the S prefix to mean it's in space, and I'm going to use the P prefix to indicate it's in a planet. But if you want to jump there, that'll take you right to a trade station where you could run some contracts, for example. Oh, sorry. Otherwise, I can show you. I built a fighter. If you want to take a fighter out. Kind of fun. It is, I think it's on the back side. Let me see if I can give you an indicator. Yeah, so it's on backside red, the red area. Let me check the compass again. Red side is the port, the port side, the back port side. But yeah, we got this guy here. I call him the squid. It's AI enabled. It's really meant to be so that you can take him out and turn on AI. So it has fully functioning AI to do combat. I just realized this all has to be red now because we changed the colors. But yeah, so this thing is essentially a fighter craft. It's just a big shooty ship. It's got a turret on the top and it's got a gun on the front. It's just meant to be a hard hitter, and you can remote control it. It's got AI. You can just trigger AI and it will auto shoot both the turret and the front cannon. It's got a move block. Although, you know, the thing is what I haven't set up on it yet is I don't have a beacon on the space station, so we don't have anything for fleeing back to the space station, which is another thing I should set up on these. But for now, it's just a basic, it could be treated as a drone, but it does have a camera on it up top and an armored cockpit. The door is right over on this side here. it's got a little hidden cockpit right there.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yeah, very small space. You can see this thing is about as tight as it can be.
Inventory
Yeah.
full. Inventory full.
I mean, it'd actually be kind of funny if you took off flying with someone in here and locked the door on them, because you could probably just bash them to death with physics. But anyway, that's an option. If you want to go take a fight, a mission that requires shooting, you're welcome to take that guy out. He should be pretty well set up with toolbars and automation. Just P to undock and everything turns on, like our other ships. It should have ammo in it. I think it has ammo in it.
Inventory full.
It should. I don't recall. I don't think you can see from build vision, but at any rate, it should have ammo in it. But so that's a possibility if you want to take a fighting mission. This is made for be a quick and disposable fighting craft. It does use uranium for power.
Do you have a blueprint?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm gonna do a quick slash save.
Inventory full.
Let's just keep doing this.
Oh, is it trying to? How?
Energy low.
Are you trying to seal? Are we just losing gas? Stop that. Stop trying to push gas in here. That's silly. It's just like a big wide open hole over here. Okay, so yeah, again, if you wanna jump the space station, just give us a heads up, because I know Veggie's working on the ring and he's gonna have to like build a seat or find a seat. I'm not really too sure what to do with these spaces, but I love the fact that you can kind of look out over the landing ring from these windows. For now, my thoughts are everything on this floor that we're standing on is going to be living quarters and above, and everything below is going to be command center. So kind of a split. And I thought I'd start by building the outer walls first, and I got kind of a good greebled pattern started. But then I realized I have no idea what shape this is going to need to be, and I almost want to build the space out more. In fact, one of the things I'd really, really like to get built, like sooner than later, like maybe this week, this episode or next one, is our green screen. Because I so need for us to do green screen shots for video edit.
All you gotta do is build a room, then color it green.
Yeah.
You just gotta figure out where you want it.
It's almost that simple.
Oh, it's 100% that simple.
It's you nailed it on the head though. At the last thing is that you just got to figure out where it's gonna go,
Yeah.
and
That's the hard part.
that's what we're working on, and it's a thing.
Inventory full.
It's God, it's weird to me when my client's dogs go home, because I still feel like I need to go like let them out.
Inventory.
Why not work on it now?
Inventory
Yeah.
full.
I'm cool with that. Let's do that. So here, let me narrate my thoughts for you, kind of what I'm thinking here. So I love this idea of having this space set up kind of like this, where you will gladly help me. Ah, thank you very much. So I'm thinking like a ledge here that you can walk along. And I'm gonna kind of quickly slap this together here, so it doesn't necessarily need to look exactly like this, but just to get the idea. So something like this. And then let's say the second wall comes in. Let's see. Let's use this guy like this.
Inventory full.
Something like that. So then in this room, when you walk in, there'll be a little bit of like a catwalk around the top, and maybe there's rooms we access from up there as well as rooms we access from below.
Inventory.
And then I kind of want it to like wrap around like the catwalk, so there's like rooms all the way around. So I guess we should probably build
No energy.
this out. Have that color and that texture. And this. I think bars doesn't quite reach all the way out here, so we're definitely going to have a bars system out here.
Yep.
But there's plenty of room for it.
You saw about the fireworks, right?
Oh, fireworks will be awesome. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, I wanted to build like a little fighter for that very reason, so that we'd have something that we could do. We could shoot back. If something came at us, we could, we could stand up for ourselves. This is living quarters. Turn that on. Come back into this. Find all the bars system. Add that one to the group. Go to fly mode and turn off the ignore color. There we go. Perfect. All right. So this area now has another bars. Yeah, that's a good call. Definitely need a gravity gen here. I was kind of thinking this area feels like a bar. Like that back wall, like around, like maybe we build a bar around this gravity generator. Like, something like... You know what I mean?
Okay, so
Inventory full.
Which one of these most looks like it would be drinks?
Inventory full.
That one, I guess?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
A couple of these or something? Like these shelves behind here?
Inventory full.
I don't know if those actually look quite right or not, but...
Inventory full. Inventory
I have
full.
the grid has show gravity range turned on if you want to flick on the show on HUD to get a better view of that.
Inventory full.
Let's see. I think I am liking the way this is turning out.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
I wonder
full.
if we even make this...
Inventory full.
What if we go in a little further here and do something like this? Nope. Bad block. A Wild Fletcher verse has appeared in the Discord. Good to have you in the Discord, buddy. Yeah, you can check it out. We keep track of a lot of our chat just happens in general there, but you're welcome to post your pets and pets, music you're into music, and so on and so forth. But yeah, make yourself at home. If you find us in chat sometime, you're always welcome to jump into the chat channels. If you have access to it, you're welcome to jump into it. So, there you go. Okay, yep, I see what you're doing. So I can tell you approximately when you're at the... Okay, so the hallway itself, the transition point, has no gravity whatsoever. So if you wanted to match up with the previous gravity field, you'd have to extend into the transition hallway. Give me a chance to get my energy up, and then I can kind of eyeball that for you. Well, actually, I got a good view of it. If you want to tell me... If you want to adjust that towards the front and the back, I can tell you when you get lined up. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, that's a bummer. I think it's probably this one, isn't it? Yeah, I see it. Okay. Let me see if I can't... There we go. That should line up just right there. At least to that direction. Might be a slight overlap there, but I think that'll work. Yeah, right there might be a slight overlap. Quarters? Okay, so what was that? 103. What if we did 102? 102.5? There we go. Now we're right on the line. Okay. Good that way. So let's just use let's just actually use that as a guideline for how far we build, you know? So like, I'm kind of thinking, I love this idea of having this area over here sort of have a little pocket behind the bar. So let me see if I can kind of slap some stuff together here quick. So if we did like this, and then yeah, we'll just follow the pattern. So something like that. Yeah, I feel like we need to have like a little bartender bot back over here. In fact, I think we need to move like the whole couch setup like maybe one block back to give more room for this bar, because this is turning out kind of cool, and I don't want it to feel too crowded. Yeah, you know what I mean? And so then what I'm thinking is, maybe the left and the rights are going to be like, maybe like the left side will be like bedroom, the right side will be like common spaces. So let's do this. Let's trace out this one. You wish you had a better PC. Yeah. Oh man, it was so painful buying the PC that I currently have now. The price tag on this thing was absolutely insane. PC costs now are not great, but the difference in graphics cards now compared to graphics cards just like like a generation ago is astounding. But you know, nowadays it's like, you know, I kind of bounce between PC and consoles, but I've been on pretty solid on PC for a while. But it used to be you could kind of compare your prices to consoles, but nowadays like a GPU is the cost of like an entire console. So looks like if we go to my outside there, yeah. So then this would be where we would put armor.
Armor!
There we go. So that would be the end of that side. Wow, that thing is huge. Why can't we make a connection? There are so many antennas on this thing. Let's just run two of them at the same time. Maybe we should limit it to a smaller size. Yeah, we could move the gravity generator. We could move the gravity generator downstairs, the next floor down, and instead of having it there, we move it more like towards the middle of the stairs or something. Like, here's what I'm thinking. Something like do this, and then like put it like right here. And then if it's there, we don't have to extend it so far out the front side to make sure we line up with the back side. So let me try this. HUD. Gravity generator. This is going to be living quarters. And we're showing on the HUD. Yep. Okay, so then we're going to just do the old free camera trick because it's just easier.